see all the transactions. For example, for the Ethereum blockchain, the Explorer is Etherscan, like this. Like this one. And for the Binance has BSC scan. And similarly for Polygon scan and and so on, like Terra Luna, everyone has their own Explorer where you can go and check the transaction, paste it over there, just like this. You will see all the transaction over here, like there. These are the transaction hash, and for age, like 4 seconds ago, this transaction is done, and the type of the transaction, and from which wallet or something, from which person performed that, and this is the value, 60 BNB, right? So this is all the transaction you can check over here. Let's go back. What's that? It's not showing. Okay, no problem. So this is the website of Thorchain. I just randomly opened that, right? So I'm just exploring what is all about that. Explore the network. They also mentioned provide this facility that you can explore that one. See, this is, by the way, multi-chain, but ultimately this is based on the Binance as well. So testnet and chaos. So I'm not sure they're using how many chains over there, right? So if you go back, this is the Explorer they're using. This is the contract. Like Certec is one of the best company who perform the audit and make sure that your contract is 100% audited, and there's no loopholes, security checks, and all the standards. So this is the most expensive, and there are some other companies as well, but Certec is the one which is a very good repute in the market, who perform the audits and also test the security and all that stuff, right? So 95% the score of this Thorchain, and this is the audit history. You can check it over here. You can maybe you can look into the PDF. So all the investors, they also look into these things, right? Like, okay, they'll go through the disclaimer and about Certec. Okay, this is the executive summary where they commit SHA, like SHA. This is the algorithm. Okay, type, this is automated market maker. This is AMM, right? Liquidity network, and platform is Cosmos SDK. So Cosmos is an open source SDK. You can make your own blockchain by using the Cosmos, right? So again, this is the white box analysis, and consultants engaged 6. Just imagine that there are 6 consultants engaged on this audit, and level of effort 6 calendar weeks. 6 calendar weeks. Just imagine that. Total addressed issues 34. These are the issues, like, so network layer, consensus layer, incentive layer, application layer. There are a lot of things. They just mentioned check everything. After that, they just give that the versioning and the genesis, everything you will find into the audit. See, like this one. So you can go through this document. You can go through the audit reports. This is really helpful. What they fix, how they work, and all that stuff. Now, this is the Thorchain on Explorer, where you can check it's the same thing. Like we have this one, right? So both, if you can even look into this, look and feel. Things that's same. They just change the difference of by using the CSS and all that stuff. Okay, so go back, source code. So you can see the source code over the Git available, but of course nobody is going to be providing the 100%. There's a UI one, right? Web UI. There's some electrons public in Thor node. So they also tell about what is inside and the resources. It's not complete one, right? There are 51 repositories for the Thorchain, but how, if you want to check the contract, how you will get that? Most of the time, the contract is available over here, but at this time we can't see the the contract. We can't see that, right? So what we can do, this is the owner, this is the contract, right? Just open this one. Okay. All right, so let's see if this is available over here. Oops, just a sec. It's this. All okay? What we can do is that this is a coin market cap. Maybe we can go into oops. So let me show you. I just open it quickly. I'm not sure which one is this. This is a streamer data, right? So this is based on the Ethereum. If you look into that one, this is Ethereum and the source code, white paper, Explorer, streamer.network, everything we already discussed that. So when I open the contract of the streamer, you can see this is the contract. Just go over there. And after that, we have three options. It's a green tick means it's a verified contract. So we have the complete source code over here. So this is publicly available, and this is the actual source code of this is what we call the smart contract, right? With complete, you can say you can see over here like all the commands, what function perform, function symbol, what he's doing. This is the public function, view virtual return string memory, right? So everything for against all the functions, tokenomics. You can see over here what token they are using, ERC20, and this is transfer from the zero address, right? So this is transfer function. What is performing, they also mention over here. These are the commands, like you can see, right? So emits a transfer event, requirement, sender, recipient, and the sender must have the balance of at least amount, right? So these are the checks they've mentioned. So we have the complete source code. And then we can read the contract. If I'm not, looking into the source code, I can also go and check it out. What are the contract main things? Minter role. It means if I open that, this is the address they've mentioned over there, right? Balance of, I can also check the balance of, let's say if I want to check the balance of this person, I can query that as well, right? Over here. Invalid address. So we need to put the address of this one. I believe this. So this is how we can check and read the contract as well, right? So method response, unit 256.0, right? So this is at this moment we can check the balance of allowance. So ultimately I need to check, this will be 18 decimal for sure, 18 unit, right? Get role admin. So role by 30. So we can also check that maybe there different access of members. So we can see hash role. So for every single role or something, they have their own functions, and we can check that. So there is a minter function as well. there will be a name, nounces, right? So owner address, again, like you can check that, like who's the owner of this one. So you can also, see the address, right? And then you can check the total supply. This is a total supply, and this is ERC20 total supply, right? And then you can also check the symbol. This is data symbol. This is the symbol. And anyways, these are the things from where you can see what are the functions, because it validates that. If someone is saying, I will give you the bonus after on every Sunday, right? So how I will trust that? I will go and check it out into the contract. Is there any kind of commitment into the contract to give the bonuses on the weekly basis on Sundays? If it is mentioned in the contract, it means that it will be 100% verified. If not, then I don't know, they will do or no, yes. So it's not sure, right? Similarly, in the right contract section, you can see there's the burn functionality, burn from, and grant role. So ultimately, for all those developers who wants to come into the blockchain side and wants to know how to write the contract, so this is the right way. You can go into the coin market cap and open any contract from there, just like this one. Copy this, right? Just copy like this from here. Let's say if someone comes to you that, okay, we need to make a contract, a staking contract, right? So you need to find out that contract over here, what website providing the staking functionality. Grab that contract, go over there and just copy that. Then Remix. Remix is an online tool from where you can deploy the contracts. There's the hard hat as well, but I think Remix is fine. You can use that one. It's totally up to fine. There's no issue with that. So you can use that. Okay. What happened? Skip. So this is very interesting thing. I just copy that. I will come over here and I will create, maybe I don't need to create a workspace, right? So I can directly create a new file from here. I can create a folder and file both. So let me create this one, and data contract, right? So I just create a new file. I think it's good. These are my old contracts. I should not use that one. Let me create a new workspace, right? And after that, okay, I need to connect my wallet. So I have 5 ETH over the Knoxville network. That's fine. So let me refresh this. So my wallet get connected with this one. Skip. All right. So here you can see Arhamsoft, right? And I'm now creating a new file that is testing contract. And just paste. So see how easy it is, right? All the code is there, and you just, now what you can do is that you can go through more in detail. This is a big contract, by the way. Just imagine that the audit takes 6 calendar weeks. So this is super big contract. You don't need to be looking at that one. Maybe you can check it out, the smaller version. So you can see the Solidity version, right? So this is basically 0.8.6, right? And then you can also check some other things. If you want to change, you can change it accordingly. If you don't need that, just remove the functions. But ultimately, you guys will have the option how to create the contract, right? And right after this, what do you need to do? Simple. Just go over here. This is, I believe this is my, oops, a lot of accounts. Select this one, injected Web3, right? This is Robston network, and this is the gas limit. These are the values and all that stuff. And this is the contract, testing contract, right? This is what I've created, the testing contract. This is fine. And what you need to do is that simply just deploy. The contract may be abstract, not implement an abstract parents method completely, not invoke and inherited contracts constructed correctly. Okay, it means that there is a parent contract as well, and we need to be require some changes to deploy this one, because there are a lot of things inside into this contract, as I told you. So we have to be maybe some dependencies and some things we need to be taken care of that one. But again, if we go back or maybe check that one, okay, what's this? So inline assembly, we can also perform the run. Gas cost, okay, there are a lot of things over here. Okay, let me check 0.86 commit, okay, enable optimization. Let's compile this one, okay. Okay. Now go there. If we deploy now, I'm not sure if there is something. My contract is not connected. Hold on. Why? This is 5.9. It should be, because it is automatically Solidity. Okay. It's fine, no need to change. 8.6, that is fine. I'm checking if any other contract I can compile and deploy. Anyway, there is something we need to be, explore and remove that contract. Currently, you have no contract instances to interact with. But ultimately, the point is you guys will have, you can copy any contract and you can deploy it over the testnet, and you can check that how it works, and you can change everything. You can see all the standards. You can see the Open Zeppelin standards. How we can make a contract by using the Open Zeppelin. So these are the things which really easy for you guys to look. First, you need to find out by using the white paper that which what are the tokenomics and what are the features they are offering, right? After that, it will be, you can say that, okay, they are providing a staking, DAX, some other functions, some other locking system, maybe any other, their functionality, the bonuses, referral system, and all that stuff. So this is really helpful for you instead to write the contract from scratch, just find a similar contract and you can go through that one, what methods, what functions, what standards they use, and you can create your own. So this is really helpful for you, right? And let's close this one. So today we come to know that how we can, check the source code and we can get the help and we can write our own contract and we can deploy it. And these are the things, right? Over the coin market cap. Now come to the next point, that is NFT. NFT is non-fungible token. At this moment, everyone is talking about NFTs, buying NFTs, sell, NFT auction, all that stuff. And OpenSea is one of the biggest or one of the well-known marketplace for the NFTs, right? Where you can sell, buy, and perform all the operations. And the best thing is that in the previous versions, all the NFTs, if you want to upload your NFT or mint your NFT, it actually asks you to pay for that. But now everyone is offering that gasless minting, and now you can go and upload all your collection absolutely free. And when the user come in and they want to buy or your NFT at that time, in one single transaction, that NFT actually minted, and actually the ownership, the transfer ownership to the first owner as well. So this is how it works. They are saying that these NFTs are gasless. This is a very good thing, by the way. So in the previous version, the owner actually, the users actually mint by themselves. There will be a transaction of $100, $20, whatever it is, and then it transferred the ownership to the new owner. But now it just save it, over the network in the databases and over the IPFS, like this stuff. And when it is buy, sell, perform any operation on that one, at that time it actually perform two things: mint as well and the transfer ownership as well, right? So now again we will come to know, we will see over here. This is maybe these are the auctions or notable drops. Okay, we can go into the explore section and all NFTs, right? So NFT is nothing, it's just an image. We just, and make sure, I just want to clear over here, over the blockchain you cannot upload audio, video, image, anything. No, absolutely not, right? ये बोला absolutely नहीं है जब नालसा ने कहा था. This is the different one. So then how NFTs and these data, where it's going to be saved? Okay, the answer is we are using the IPFS. We are using some other platforms. There are many who perform this ability to upload your image, audio, video over that cloud, and that cloud provide you the hash against that one. And that hash we are going to use to save into our blockchain. So blockchain don't understand. There is no, when we talk about the blocks cannot save images. They just save the numbers, the hash. That's it. At least maybe in the future we find something to upload the images, audios, and videos over there. But for now, they're just using the hash. They just upload the numbers only, right? So this is the NFT, a beautiful young lady. So this is Forbidden Elves. I'm not sure. This is on Ethereum. So basically, OpenSea support Ethereum and Matic. Reason is that why? Because both EVM support it, and that's why. That's the reason. Like you can upload Ethereum and Polygon Matic right away. Okay, so these are the traits, the properties. Like this is a female clown, right? Then Witcher, green, and whatever glasses, right? These are the traits. These are the properties of the above NFT. If you want to check about this one, this is all the information about that one. And these are the details. In the details, we will see the contract and we'll see the token standard. This is ERC1155. This is the token ID. And this is the blockchain, it's Ethereum. And metadata is centralized. So we can go and check it out, this contract as well, right? So this is the creator contract. I can open this one and I can, check all the transactions, come to know all about this one. Even I can check the balance as well. See the balance of this. They have the Gala, Matic token, Sand, USD. So I can see the balances as well for the honor token, right? And the balance over here also mentioned. This is the balance in, in terms of, weight. Sorry, Ethereum over here in terms of dollar. But over here, I can check what are the other wallets of that user, right? Just like Gala, just like Matic, just like Sand. So these are the different balances of different wallets. So I can see that, right? Because in my, I can show you like, in the Matic, right? So this is I have 9 Matic. Nobody knows that. So after that, if I go into the maybe Binance, so it's 1.4, right? So in one wallet, I have different wallets. I have indicated that one, right? So okay. So this is what I'm sharing with you. Like you can explore what the other currencies of any wallet have, right? On which networks and all that stuff. Anyways, come back. Why we need that? Okay. So this is I was like, yeah, I was looking at the contract. This one, right? So I can go over there and I can check that. Okay, this is not a verified and published contract, by the way. Oops, what's that? My battery is down. Just give me 2 minutes, guys. 1 minute, and we are going to be close this session. Thank you.
Sorry for the interruption, guys. He will be here soon with us again. Okay, here we go. Can you hear us? Mr. Danish, yes, please
All right.
continue.
We are almost done. To just show you that this is NFT contracts, and to show you that they are using the ERC115 protocol standards for the NFTs, right? And this is the only thing. 721 and 1155, ERC 721 and ERC 1155. The only difference is that by using the ERC 1155, you will have the multiple copies of single NFT, right? And in the 721, it's unique one. So this is the only difference. If you want to have the one Mona Lisa and the token is 1155, you can create the number of copies. You can sell it out 100 copies, but in the back there will be a separate token ID for against each users. So all the buyers, all the persons, they all are the owners of the same NFT, but they have the different the different token ID in the backend. The contract is same, but they are the copies and they will have the ownership of that copy only. So this is the thing I want to mention over here. And then just quickly move into the what's that? Okay, this is Ethereum remix. Okay, Dex. Okay, We have DEXs, decentralized exchanges. Decentralized exchange, in the background we have a very it's a big concept, right? See, what is decentralized and what is centralized? Centralized means there is the mediator. There is the center point who is managing everything. There is a one authority who controls everything. Just like we have the banking system, we have uh, as if we go for educational, there's a what we call that, from where we verify the degrees. Asad, HEC. So HEC is the centralized person. Then we have, in any department, there's some person who is managing all the department, all the companies, all the everything. So the concept of the decentralized comes in. See, if we want to, if I want to transfer 1 million, right, or 2 million, I cannot do that. Why? There's a limit of the daily transfer, online limit. In the blockchain, you do not have the daily transfer limit. These are the benefits, right? Banks, education systems, HEC, they close after some time, 9 to 5, 9 to 6, that's it. Nobody's going to be providing the support or anything like this, right? If you, over the blockchain, nobody is, the central person. It's 24-hour service, and you don't need to be, fees. Let's say I need to transfer 2 million, I have to pay to the bank as well. Okay, this is your part, this is your share. Over the blockchain, it doesn't matter. I'm transferring $1, $100, $1 million. The transaction fees will remain the same, so I don't need to be extra pay for anything. Anyways, so this is a war between the our current systems, which are centralized and decentralized, the blockchain one, right? They don't want to come in, because if blockchain legalized, nobody's going to be used the banking sectors or education sectors, all the systems, your degrees, your passports, your visas, your medical history, your NIC, driving license, your digital identity, everything will move to the blockchain for sure in the couple of years. But it's really hard to implement, in all the, you can say, departments, in all sectors. It's really hard. But this is really, a good thing, that you don't need to bring your resumes, degrees. You can go and just share the address. Okay, this is my address, where you can find everything about me. Or if you want to share the specific things, you can do that as well, right? Okay, so come back where we are. Okay, so I was telling you the difference, like about something about the decentralized exchange. This is absolutely work like centralized exchange. The only one thing is that you can perform your operations in the decentralized one, right? If you can transfer, you can exchange the data, you can transfer from one coin to other token, or from one token to other token. So these are things you can perform, the tradings and liquidity and all that stuff. You can check that. You can swap it, you can earn it, and basically let me go over here. You will also notice that for all the blockchain projects, if you go into somewhere like maybe on top, maybe on the bottom, somewhere in that, they provide the GitHub link, right? So all the source code is publicly available. What you need to do is that you can just copy and deploy. There's the 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 contracts, depends what functions, what features you required. There's a master chef contract, there is a routers contract, there is some other contracts which are integrated or helpful with each other. So you can just copy the contracts from here and deploy it, and you can create your own DEX as well by changing some changes and all that stuff. Or even at least you can come to know what is going on inside that. So everything is available. These are the publicly available, and the source code is public, so you can utilize that. I think
Mr.
we are
Danish?
more than enough.
Yes, I was about to say that we are already, it's already, I guess, 12 p.m. And there are a lot of questions from the audience as well. But due to time constraint, I guess we can arrange a separate session soon. What do you say? A complete session on Q&A.
I think yes, that's fine. What we can do is that we can, just note down these questions, right? And maybe there are two things we can also inform them through email as well, something, right? Where we can, or we can arrange a second session where we will only address the questions, right?
Yes, that would be better, I guess.
By the way, I cannot see the more questions. OpenSea is not a legitimate platform for NFTs anymore. They have been caught for insider trading several times. Okay. Dummy and the course. I think there are many questions which we can address after this one and in the next session or through the email as well. This is the best way.
Okay, that's good enough.
So
Okay,
thank you for bearing me for 1 hour. I was not expected, it will take 1 hour. I was planned that maximum 45 minutes and 15 minutes for the QAs, but there's still a lot of things needs to discuss, and we'll try to discuss in the next session. Just like what are the good practices, best practices, Merkle tree, Merkle root, the implementation of these things, and the graphs, and what are the other best practices we can utilize to make the things better, and how we can reduce the optimization and the gas fee. So we will discuss in the next session. Okay.
yes, and we will arrange another session soon in which we will address the complete Q&A from the audience. Okay, Mr. Danish, thank you so much, and all the participants, thank you so much for your participation as well. And I hope you guys really enjoy it and learned a lot. And we'll come up with the more sessions. So stay tuned, and we will send you the emails for the next session as well. Again, thank you so much. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.